Ooh. Hello. Let's get this set up right here. Hello, my name is Dawn. I am the founder of The Giving Water, and I am going to be asked questions tonight on The Giving Water. So let's get started. And if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to chat and chime in. Here, let me say something here. Now, if you have any questions. So I'm very excited. Let's get started. First question.
So, Dawn, what makes you so passionate about the Giving Water?
Why am I passionate about the Giving Water? Because it brings together everything that everybody needs. And especially because it fixed a major problem in my life, which was giving within my budget. And it just encompasses everything. Businesses add to their brand by supporting the community that is supporting them. They also get their advertising, marketing, and community social responsibility done tax-free. Charities receive funds and water they didn't know was even possible. But the best thing about it is you and I get to give within our budget, because water is in everybody's budget, even though we don't budget for it. Now you can give, and you're giving in your budget, so you're going to receive more. It's so important to give. And when you can give within your means on a consistent basis, you're going to open your world up to receiving a lot. So the Giving Water is passionate. I'm so passionate about it because it takes care of absolutely everything. It takes care of businesses, it takes care of charities, but most of all, it takes care of the community, which is you and me.
Nice. So, how did you come up with this amazing concept?
Out of necessity. The Giving Water came out of necessity, the necessity to give within my life. My child loves to go on missions, and he's been going on missions for years. And it was never really a big deal on where the money came from until I got divorced. And the money quit flowing like it used to. So my son went on a mission, and I sat there telling him everything that my single mom had told me when we wanted to go on vacation or do something special. Is, when you're riding your bike, don't put your feet down, use your brakes. Don't play football in the streets, play it in the grass. Don't, you were only going to eat what the body needs to sustain its life. You don't get to be a glutton and eat out. We're not going to eat out at all anymore. We're not going to eat 3 or 4 times a day. We're going to cut back, and, you wear your clothes twice so we don't do as much laundry. There's all kinds of things that you can do to stretch things and make ends meet. I'm sure a lot of people know and are doing that right now. And after my son went to bed, and he was fine with all this because he saw helping other people more important than his needs. And after he went to bed, I just broke down and cried. I could cry right now over it. And it just brought back everything my mom had said to me and how hard she worked and just took care of us. And I was repeating her same steps. And we live in a world of abundance. and I didn't have enough money to give. It's it's terrible. It's terrible when you feel that way. So I prayed really hard and asked God to please give me the means to figure out this problem, because I knew I wasn't the only one that had this problem. I mean, my mom had it before. I knew other people growing up that had it. I knew people now that have it. And I just wanted to fix this problem for everybody. But to fix a problem that is that important and is that massive, you have to make sure that it's a complete giving circle, that you can't take from something else to give over here like it's done now. That's not working. It's just not working. It's going to run out. It's like drinking from a cup of water and never filling it back up. And so I had to come up with, the perfect circle of giving. And I know I have. So through praying and doing my research and really thinking and looking and evaluating and all my experience in life, which has led me here, which is just another amazing thing to know that some of those jobs I didn't want to do and places I didn't want to go gave me the experience to lead me here, to give so much bigger and to do something that can touch and change millions of lives. It's just, I just like going, it's great. So, I don't know, did I answer that question? Why?
Okay. So
I could ramble on about it for a while.
So why did you choose water out of all things to give back?
Water. Why did I choose water? Well, I had to come up with something that didn't discriminate, that everybody needs, and that was essential, and that was a luxury item. And it rained on me when I was thinking of it. What could it be? Water. God's blessing. So, water is a luxury item now, comes out of your tap. It should be free and available to everybody all the time.
So, what is the base mission of the Giving Water?
The mission of the Giving Water is to provide water for disasters and people in need while allowing the public to give within their budget. And we do this in several different ways. And another thing with our mission is education. We want to educate you about water and hydration, a fact that just blows my mind. Like, I can't believe it. Your body's made up of 80% water, and we are over 75% dehydrated. Now, 69% of the dehydration come from elderly and children from the ages of 12 to 18, I believe. Crazy. Why is this crazy? Because we have the cure. We have the cure. But what? We just have to make it exciting. We have to make it worthy. Like Kelly Ripa says. God, isn't that right? You go right back to Kelly and Regis. Like Kelly Ripa says, water has no flavor. You're wrong. Water now has the flavor of giving, and it tastes good.
So, what do you need for the Giving Water for you to open up the floodgates to giving?
What do I need? Sponsorship. Yes, I need businesses to sponsor. But most of all, I need the public to drink water. We've come up with a chug challenge for charity, and you can see that on our website at thegivingwater.org. But all you have to do is take a bottle of water. I have a giving bottle of water right here, and it's not full though. But take a bottle of water, shout out who you are and what you do. My name is Dawn. I'm founder of the Giving Water, and I'm here to hydrate and inspire you to hydrate and provide hydration for others. Chug your bottle of water, then make a donation to the Giving Water. That's important. Follow us on social media, tag us and tag your friends and challenge them. Now, people are going to say, isn't it like the ice bucket challenge? Well, it is, but you're not getting cold, you're not getting wet, and you're providing for others, just like the ice bucket challenge. So we feel it's a win-win-win when you can hydrate yourself, provide for others, and make a donation to change lives, and all at the same time. And excuse me, the great thing is right now, I just received $10,000 in matched funds. So you take the chug challenge, and then whatever you donate, I'm going to match it with their funds. And it's a double win, 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 win. You're hydrating for everyone and you're doubling it. I mean, come on, it's tax time, it's election time, it's the time to give double.
So, what kind of sponsors are you looking for the Giving Water?
Well, right now, this is going to be part of the last questions. What do I need for the Give Water besides money? You to hydrate, you to follow us on social media and support us. I need volunteers. I need people that are good at graphics. I am looking for an artist, a new and upcoming artist or graphic person that wants to make their mark throughout the whole community by designing labels for the Giving Water. We'll send you the specs, the idea, what our goal is, and you do all the creativity. And then we're going to lift you up and spread you out all over. Another thing, we need people to help with social media. We need people to get the word out. We need people to just tell 3 people a day, hey, did you hear about this new nonprofit called the Giving Water? They want to give you water for free. How cool is that? You know, I'm taking the chug challenge for them right now. You want to join me? Take the chug challenge right then and there with your friend. Tag it, start a craze, open the floodgates to giving today. Now it's time. You know, it's time we change the outlook on philanthropy and commerce. The Giving Water, I have built this to weld together philanthropy and commerce into the perfect giving machine so you can receive in abundance. And what was the question? I'm going off. I'm so excited.
So, what do you say to the haters?
Oh, that wasn't the question you asked before, but what do I say to the haters? The haters of what? Plastic? Those have been the biggest haters lately. What do I say to, and I don't like to call them haters of plastic. They're lovers of the environment. And we all are lovers of the environment. So first, please recycle. Recycle everything. We have a recycling program in phase 2. And of course, to get to phase 1 and 2, we need funds. So please donate to thegivingwater.org, Venmo, PayPal. We got it all. Look us up. And then besides donations, where was I at?
So
The
the next
haters of
question,
plastic, the
yeah.
environment. They're lovers of the environment. Now, what I have to say, this comes up pretty much every day. So, what I have to say about this is there's going to be plastic. There's going to be plastic bottles. But what is more important than doing something with the plastic we're using and doing something good with it? Doing something good for you with the plastics that you're going to use anyway. And if I can do something better with something that you're already going to use and consume, and I'm changing your status, I'm changing the status of that bottle of water. And that's the key. I want to make everybody a giver. No longer do you just have to remain a consumer. It's not a one-way street for a product and a supplier to pay them. This is a win-win-win. And it's time. So, yes, plastics, I don't think are going away for some time, but let's use the plastic to our advantage, to everybody's advantage. And definitely recycling is the key. But yeah, I I think that plastic has changed the revolution of society. And we are changing it right now with the Giver water by making the plastic that we all consume and consider disposable totally usable and worthy in your life.
So, what kind of celebrities could help you?
Celebrities, every celebrity out there. Of course, I consider all humans celebrities, but I would love for a celebrity to catch wind and get a cool drink of the giving water. I think just one push from any person that considers them a celebrity or thinks somebody else is a celebrity or a hero, or you look up to them. I want you to look up to the giving water for providing for you. I want you to look up to the giving water because I want you to provide for others. We all know how good that feels. And when you're hydrating yourself and you're providing for somebody else, you've just doubled your feeling. And I'm going to double your donation because I just received a 10,000 match your donation. I'm so excited about that. And so now I have this part, you have this part. Let's bring them together and make truckloads of water for everybody that needs it. Now, that leads me into a question I'm sure you're asking yourself. How does this water get distributed? What actually happens to this water? Okay, so first you make a donation by taking the Chug Challenge, right? All that money goes into an escrow account and sits there until there's enough money to make a truckload of water. And then we put a truckload of water together with the giving water and send it out to the closest disaster or the most important disaster at that time that needs help. And 20% will go to a disaster. The 80% will go to a distribution center or be distributed through the middle to upper income because they're the ones that can support you and are thirsty to drink and support you. So it goes to gyms, it goes to restaurants, it goes to clubs, it goes to public facilities. And then the great thing we do is we have a fundraiser with it, or we attach it to an existing fundraiser at that time, like a golf tournament, because not everybody knows how or wants to play golf. But what you can do is drive through the parking lot and make a decision to become a giver by purchasing a case of the giving water for a donation, right? And you choose that donation. You give from your heart. Like we're giving to hydrate your heart, you give from that hydration. So that's where it's going to go. You're a sponsor and you're donating money, and we're going to be so proud, to lift you up and put you on a bottle of water. Now, of course, we'll show you a bottle. Here's one. All of our bottles are covered in, let me see if I can get you the light here, covered in positive words, right? Giving unto you, the community, truckloads of love, believe, prosper, people love you. There's just a whole kinds of wonderful words, fundraising, unite. It's all about us, and it is. It's all about us, and us is part of you. So your logo for a donation goes here. Now, hey, you want to give bigger because you're bigger? We say do it, because then your logo is going to take up several of these spaces. The more you give, the bigger your logo is on a bottle. That's right. Then this bottle, your money, will sit in an escrow account until the bottle is filled up and ready for production. Now, you're going to get some of this because we want you to have some at your business and show that you're a giver to the community. We want you to show that you are finally supporting those that are supporting you. Right? How are you doing that? By enabling them to give within their budget. Who has ever done that before? I don't know. But I do know who's going to be calling, and that's you. You'll be the first one building this amazing foundation for the community. So then, when everybody comes together, we're going to produce this bottle of water. We're going to send all the sponsors out a question with 2 charities on what they'd like to give to. Then we're going to attach that water to a charity, put it in our distribution centers, and start lifting you up throughout the whole neighborhood. Now, the great thing about this, the neighborhood is going to think that you are lifting them up. See, it's a win-win. You know what the next win is? We're going to do all the work, and you're going to take all the credit. Our sponsors and the people that hydrate are taking all the credit for this because you are the gears in the machine that hold philanthropy and commerce together in a new way that's exciting, prosperous, giving, and abundant for all. It's very exciting. Okay, so why positive words on the label? Please check out Dr. Arimoto. Dr. Arimoto, everything is of energy. Okay, and what he did is he went around to the Dead Sea and all these terribly polluted lakes and bodies of water, took the water and froze it, then looked at it under a microscope, and it looked terrible. It was dark, it was ugly, it looked very demonic. It looked like you would not want to drink it. Ugh. And then he took water and he prayed over it. And he brought priests and shaman and the village, and they all prayed over their water. And then he froze it and looked at it under a microscope, and it looked like angels. It looked like snowflakes. It looked like you'd want to bathe yourself in it and let it just fall all over you. Okay, so then he took water and he wrote positive words on the glass and froze it and looked at it again, and it looked the same. Why? Because we are all energy. We are all energy made of love. and that come from a space of pure love. And you can challenge that to yourself by looking at any baby and trying not to see anything but pure love. And remember, that's where you started from. That's where you come from. That's your source. And we're just trying to hydrate that source with the giving water and make that source overflow and be abundant in your life. So we are hydrating our labels and energizing the water with positive words for you. Energize and love on you more. What other questions? Do you have any more questions? Do you out there have any more questions? How can you contact us? At thegivingwater.org, Dawn at thegivingwater.org. You can call us at 702-808-2305. But what's very important to do is hydrate. Take the Chug Challenge for charity. Get any bottle of water, chug it, challenge a friend, make a small donation to the Giving Water, tag them and us. We're going to blast you out all over the place. And if you would like to volunteer, we need you. We need you for social media, but most of all, we need you to tell at least 3 people a day and drink 8 glasses of water. But tell at least 3 people a day that you've heard about this amazing nonprofit called The Giving Water, and you should check them out. You know what? They're doing this Chug Challenge. It's so genius. They want you to drink water. And if you drink water and videotape it and tag them and follow them and challenge your friends, make a small donation, they're going to double your donation right now. Man, that makes me thirsty. So take the Chug Challenge with me. Take the Chug Challenge with your friend. But more importantly, take the Chug Challenge and provide water for somebody else. Provide people with the ability to give within their budget. Because we all know when you give, you receive a lot more. Well, I hope you've received a lot more information on the Giving Water and why it is so dear to my heart. And why you're so dear to my heart and why hydration is. Because it brings us all together. And the Giving Water will never tear us apart. Thank you.